Okay, guys, here we go. So, trying to see if I can post a little bit of tonight's homework early. So, while you guys are on the first period, I'm posting part of your homework because it tends to get late at night and I end up not posting. So, I'm trying to do you a favor a little bit ahead of time. So, I'm going to do these 4 problems of the worksheet that we did in class today. Okay, so I'm going to start with the first one. Please don't get nervous about this. This is just a mixture of everything we've done with fractions thus far. Don't be nervous when it comes to order of operations. It is just a mixture of the things that we have already done in class since we met. Okay, so with order of operations is PEMDAS, and all this is order of operations with fractions. We've already went through many times adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing fractions. If you're still unfamiliar with the process, I strongly suggest you go back to Heart Academy and check out a video on adding fractions, subtracting fractions, multiplying fractions, and dividing fractions. They're all there for your review. So with number 7, please remember what PEMDAS is, okay? So I'm going to put this right here. We have, do this in parentheses first. Then if there's any exponents, then multiply or divide, whatever you see first, then add or subtract. Okay, again, forgive my handwriting because, it's hard to write with a mouse. So first thing I'm going to do to check to see, is there anything in parentheses with number 7? Nope. Are there any exponents? Nope. Do I see multiplication or division? Nope. Do I see adding or subtracting? Yes, I do. So with adding and subtracting, it's whatever you see first. So the first thing I see are these two numbers right here. So I'm going to do that work down here in this area, okay? I have 4 plus 2/3. So 4 and plus 2/3, okay? Remember, anytime you have a whole number, and to make it into a fraction, just put a 1 underneath. Remember when we do adding, subtracting fractions, this is the part where you need to make sure that the bottom numbers are the same. So again, remember, I like to set mine up vertically like this. See, all I did was take this and set it up like this. This is for adding and subtracting only, simply because when we add and subtract, they must have the same bottom number. Multiplying and dividing fractions, you don't have to have the same bottom number. So now I need to figure out what number will go into 1 into 3 evenly, okay? By now you should figure out your answer is 3. All right, so now what I do is I divide the denominators. 1 will go into 3 times. Take that answer, multiply it with the top. 4 times 3 is 12. So my new fraction for 4 and 1 is 12 over 3. Do not worry about it being top heavy right now. Same thing down here. Divide your denominators. 3 will go into 3 one time. Multiply it with the numerator. 1 times 2 is 2. So now I have fractions that have the same bottom number. All I need to do is add 12, 13, 14. So really for this part of my answer, I have 14 over 3. So I'm going to take that and put that answer right up here. 14 over 3. That took care of this. So remember with PEMDAS, add, subtract, then multiply and divide. So I have a subtraction part that's right here. That's what needs to come next. So now I have this. And remember, put 1 underneath any fraction or any whole number that's not a fraction. So now I'm going to do this part of my answer down here. Making a little bit of room. Here we go. So remember, I like to set it up vertically so I can see things easier. And 3 over 1. What number will go into 3 and 1 evenly? By now you should figure that it's 3. Remember, divide. 3 goes into 3 one time. 14 times 1, 14. 1 will go into 3 times. 3 times 3, that's multiplication, is 9. And remember, our operation is subtract. So now I have 14 minus 9. So this will equal 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 5 over 3 for this part of my answer. Okay? So I'm going to put that up here. Now I'm at 5 over 3 for my answer. 5 over 3. So that means I've taken care of all of this. So the only thing that's left is to add 1/2. Now we'll do that down here. 5 or 3. Remember, set it up vertically when we add or subtract. Find a common denominator. What number is going to go into 2 and 3 evenly? That answer is 6. Remember, you can always multiply the two bottom numbers if you're not sure what the common denominator is. 3 will go into 6 twice. 5 times 2 is 10. 2 will go into 6 3 times. 1 times 3 is 3. Remember, our operation was add them. So I have 13 over 6. If I change this, 6 will go into 13. Remember, you cannot leave it top heavy. 6 will go into 13 2 times. What would be left over is 1, keeping the same bottom number, 6. So for this final answer for number 7 is going to be 2 and 1, 6. 2, 1, 6. Now, if you're using my video to help you with your homework, please remember to show the work. If you come in with just the answer, I am going to count it wrong. You guys know this by now. All right, so just to be sure, we did the parentheses because there was none. We did exponents because there was none. We multiplied and divide because there was none. And lastly, all we did was add and subtract. So that takes care of answer number 7. I next will do number 8.
So you can take a highlighter, and if there's something that kind of jumps out at you that you already do, you want to highlight those things. Okay, so let's work on this paper first, and then if you have questions, you can ask them, and then we'll move on to the other ones as people get.
So this one?
Yep, this one first. So, and then Ms. Hart has left. I'm sorry, I'm coughing. I'm getting better. I'm not contagious, so don't freak out. Miss Hart's laughing. Okay. A lot of individual work today, but you're welcome to learn. Okay, can I help you, sir? So yes, I have one with the eraser right there. You're welcome. Let me see if I can find Miss Wexler. I've had a lost fighter situation.
And you said you could circle more than one?
Yeah, we're kind of deviating from like a more like it's only this one style, but because
it could be multiple.
It could be multiple.
Or you could circle all 3 if you.
Yeah, if it's all 3, that's actually
There she is.
helpful. Hi, I was gonna try.
I lost my binder.
Okay, so
What do I do?
okay, not panic.
I checked it.
Miss Matz, I'm gonna just talk to her in the hallway for a second. Is that okay? Okay. So let's retrace your steps. And you had your binder when you had her. So and then you had OT, what other classes you had at your home? And you go all the way over to them? You've already gone over there? Did you ask anybody or? Maybe one more excited.
Basketball.
Really? Okay. Just wanna go see. Okay. So if you don't know how to spell over, what? If you don't know how to spell over, how do you know that it's the right thing?
I don't, I just wrote it.
You just know it. You can write wing it. I mean, it's good information.
Found it.
Oh, where was it?
Joe have it.
Joe said he did take it.
Where was this? Which one?
Yeah.
Which one of these?
Oh, so, you said wing it? That's good information.
On which